you find yourself on edge around special occasions due to a certain individual who's going to ruin it in some way, and you walk on eggshells to try and avoid that happening, it is more likely that you are dealing with a narcissistic individual who goes all out to ruin special occasions because it's not about them. They're not in the spotlight, they're not getting the attention, or they're envious of the person who is. Now, you can have various people that dislike special occasions. However, they will be quite honest in just saying, it's not really for me. However, you go, you have a good time. Honestly, don't worry about me. I want to stay and watch the football. I'll see you when you get home. Send my apologies and just explain it's just not my thing. And then when you get home, they're like, how was it? And they're willing to listen to you. They just don't want to take part. With a narcissist, they will pretend to care and then they will ruin it. Narcissistic individuals often target special occasions to shift the attention back onto themselves and to regain control over the situation. And there's lots of different tactics they will use in order to ruin a special occasion. One of the first of these is by creating that drama. Narcissists will instigate arguments and conflicts right before or during the event, and this diverts the attention away from the celebration and onto the narcissist's manufactured crisis. They can go all out, dragging their feet before you go, purposefully making you late. They're looking to provoke you, to bait you into emotionally reacting out to them, and then they can stand there and say, oh, why do I want to go anywhere with you? And you'll often notice once they've got you going, once they've wound you up and ruined it for you, they're suddenly happy again because they've regained control of the situation. So they will pick fights over trivial matters. They will bring up past grievances. They will provoke some form of emotional response in order to regain control over themselves and over the situation. They will arrive late or leave early. Now, genuine people, some people just run late is who they are. Some people are just busy and run late is who they are. And you kind of just come to expect that they're going to run late and they don't mean any harm by it. Or something crops up and they say, hey, yes, we would love to come, but we've got this event before. We'll be there as soon as we can get there. And then you make the effort to arrive to celebrate for the person. Or you might say, yes, I'd love to come. However, we've already arranged this, so we're going to have to leave a little bit early. Is that okay? And there's that open communication. With a narcissist, they say they'll be there, they'll promise to be there on time, and they'll arrive late to get everybody worrying about them, or they will leave early to make a show. By purposefully and continually arriving significantly late or abruptly leaving early, narcissists disrupt the flow of the occasion and make their presence or their absence the focal point. They have that consistent pattern of behaviour of arriving late with no valid reason or pathetic excuses, making grand entrances that draws attention to themselves, or grand exits that draws attention to themselves. They will criticise and dismiss the event. Narcissists will go all out to undermine the significance of an occasion by criticising the preparation, the person who's celebrating, the people who are going, the purpose of event. And they will usually do it with some sort of moral high ground. So it appears like they're taking a stand when they're just trying to ruin it for somebody else. They will use negative comments about the food, about the venue, about the decorations, and they will make dismissive remarks about the importance of the celebration. If you're in a venue where there's two celebrations going off, they will leave one celebration to walk into a stranger's celebration to congratulate the stranger and steal the stranger's food, and then walk back into the original occasion all smug and saying how much that person's food is better than the one that they've actually been invited to. Their behaviour is unbelievable. They will make inappropriate comments or jokes at another person's expense. They will make offensive remarks. They will turn light-hearted moments into uncomfortable situations. They will make jokes that target sensitive topics that get people to react so that they can blame the other person's emotional reaction. They can make comments that will embarrass or humiliate someone or bring up inappropriate subjects in order to ruin the occasion. They can go all out to centre the attention back onto themselves. They can go all out to monologue, to dominate the conversation, to make grandiose statements, to share personal stories that overshadow the purpose of the original event. They will constantly shift conversations back onto themselves, make those dramatic announcements at the event, or perform some form of attention-seeking behaviour. They will also go all out to play the victim. They use the occasion to highlight their own struggles and their own suffering and their own pain and their own problems, and they're looking to elicit that sympathetic attention and divert the attention away from the celebration and back onto themselves. They will bring up personal difficulties, they will cry, or they will show exaggerated emotional distress. They will use comments that gain that sympathetic attention from those around them. They will also happily exclude or ignore the people. Narcissists may exclude key people from the event. They might go all out to ignore the guest of honour. They might go all out to impress strangers while ignoring the person that they came with, especially if the person that they came with doesn't know anybody there. And they'll not introduce the person. They'll make the person look as uncomfortable, feel as uncomfortable as possible, so that the person they came with looks awkward and looks like the problem. They will create tension and feelings of rejection. And when you go to an event where you don't know anyone other than the person you've gone with, it naturally can cause that anxiety within you, which a narcissist will blame you for and use it to smear your name to others in the future. A narcissist can go all out to snub certain individuals. They can refuse to acknowledge the achievements or the presence of others. They will go all out to make a point to interact with everyone except those that they wish to undermine. And this is similar but different. It's all in the intentions. When you go to a special occasion and you know that there's a narcissistic individual there, you are going to have to go all out to limit your time with them and limit the communication with them. This isn't to hurt their feelings. This is because you've been there before, you've seen that, you've done that, you recognise the negative experience and you're not going there again. A narcissist will not see how their behaviour provoked this. They'll just blame you and think you're coming from the place that they're coming from and you're the one that's trying to exclude them. Their projection, because they will usually be going all out to exclude you. Understanding these tactics can help you to prepare and mitigate the narcissist's attempts to ruin special occasions, no longer react to them, cut off their supply, no longer take their games personally, recognise their behaviours for what they are, and take steps to prevent the narcissist ruining the occasion. Take positive steps to create an atmosphere and ensure that celebrations remain joyful and focused on the intended purpose. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through, or any behaviours you noticed of a narcissist ruining a special occasion. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries, and those will be in the description also if you'd like to go and check those out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.